But in women's tennis right now, there's just Steffi, Steffi and Steffi.
Number 10, Billie Jean King.
Throughout the history of tennis, one name comes up over and over again: Billie Jean King.
Hailing from Long Beach, Billie Jean King is one of the most historic tennis players in history, not only for her stats, but for what she represented for the sport. King was a queen on the court, winning 39 major titles. That included 6 Wimbledon wins throughout the 60s and 70s and 27 doubles titles, making her one of the first players to consistently dominate in both fields.
When we shook hands, put our arms around each other, he said, "I underestimated you." And I went, "Oh, where's my dad?"
But perhaps her most lasting legacy is being a trailblazer for women's rights in sports, winning the 1973 Battle of the Sexes, creating the WTA, and fighting for equal prize money for women in tennis. Her name has since been given to the complex that hosts the US Open, a testament to her legacy in the sport.
Just a top-spin lob away from Shea Stadium in Flushing Meadows, New York, stands the new home of the US Open, the National Tennis Center. On the site of the 1964 World's Fair, the world's best players gathered to decide an international event.
Number 9, Pete Sampras. We knew something good was brewing when Pete Sampras won the US Open in 1990.
Grand Slam point.
Having turned 19 less than a month before, he became and still is the youngest winner in the tournament's long history. And speaking of records, at the time of his retirement in 2002, Sampras' 14 Grand Slam wins was the all-time record.
You can't hold back the tears because he has rewritten the record books as arguably the greatest champion of all time.
Sampras was the name in the 1990s, being ranked world number 1 throughout a good chunk of the decade, and winning 12 majors, including 6 and 7 years at Wimbledon. And with one of the most dominant serves in all of tennis, Sampras earned himself the nickname Pistol Pete, a testament to his remarkable and often unbeatable power.
40 love.
Ace number 12. Andre just looks paralyzed back there.
Number 8, Serena Williams.
Game, set, and championship. Williams. 6-4, 7-6.
Even people who don't follow tennis know the name Serena Williams. She was a pop culture icon in the 2000s, a result of her on-court dominance, cultural and social impact, and frequent appearances in celebrity media. Williams has some unparalleled career achievements, like 23 Grand Slam singles titles and 4 Olympic gold medals between both singles and doubles.
So a moment in history, it is Venus and Serena in a Grand Slam final, maybe for the final time tonight.
In fact, Williams is the recipient of the rare and coveted career Golden Slam, which is when a player wins all 4 major Grand Slams and the Olympic gold medal. Williams did that in both singles and doubles, the only player in history to have done so. With one of the greatest serves in the sport, aggressive baseline play, and unmatched athleticism, Williams revolutionized women's tennis.
Serena smashes Steffi's record. It's number 23, an iconic number. And like Michael Jordan, she's in rare air. The sisters embrace. They share a moment. What a special moment.
Number 7, Rod Laver.
And Rod Laver has won it. He's the slammer for the Grand Slam, and it's undoubtedly the highest achievement in the history of this game.
Like Billie Jean King, Rod Laver has a stadium named after him, the Rod Laver Arena, home of the Australian Open. Laver was simply unbeatable in the 1960s, completing 2 calendar Grand Slams. This is when a player wins all 4 majors, the Australian, French, and US Opens, plus Wimbledon, in a single calendar year. Most players never accomplish this. Laver did it twice in the same decade, in 1962 and again in 1969.
Since I was a kid, my uncle told me about Rod Laver is one of the greatest of the history, if not the greatest.
He also holds the most singles titles in tennis history with 200, accomplished between his amateur and professional careers. He had a complete game, with a powerful left-handed forehand, supreme athleticism, and incredible mental fortitude, and he could compete on all different styles of court.
In 1962 and 1969, when he won all 4 Grand Slam titles in a year, a feat never equaled to this day, Rod this year was invited to crown the present champions at the Australian, the French, and the US Open.
Number 6, Margaret Court.
She was difficult to play against because she had such long arms.
We called her the arm, because she's got a short-waisted and long arms.
They didn't call me the arm for no reason.
The achievements of Margaret Court are almost divine, and with the name Court, you almost have to believe in divine intervention. Court won a total of 64 major titles throughout her career, including 24 in singles. In fact, she had completed her career Grand Slam by the time she was just 21, after winning Wimbledon in 1963. But wait, it gets better. You see, Court also managed the extremely rare, almost unheard of accomplishment of winning 2 boxed sets. A boxed set is when a player wins all 4 Grand Slams in each of the 3 disciplines: singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. Only 3 players in history have done this. Court is the only player to have done it twice.
What is your most overriding memory, would you say, of your greatest achievements in tennis?
Probably the year I won the Grand Slam, because the 4 all in the 1 year is very hard.
Very hard, it's almost impossible. Like, it's a miracle.
Well, Federer hasn't done it.
No, that's right.
Number 5, Martina Navratilova.
No one in history has ruled Wimbledon like Martina.
There was one name that dominated women's tennis in the 1980s, Martina Navratilova. She won 18 singles Grand Slams throughout her career, with all but 3 occurring in the 80s. During that time, Navratilova reached 9 consecutive Wimbledon finals and won 6 straight between 1982 and 1987. In fact, her 9 Wimbledon wins is a record for any player, both male and female.
No one, before or since, has matched Martina's dominance at Wimbledon. My rival, my friend.
And in 1983, Navratilova had a startling winning percentage of 99%, losing just 1 of her 87 matches. Oh, and she's one of the 3 players to achieve the aforementioned box set. Navratilova's aggressive serve and volley game served her well, and she continued playing the sport well into middle age, winning the US Open mixed doubles title in 2006 at the age of 49.
Did you know that you have a special one as well?
Yes.
With your name on it. And this obviously in memory or in marking the 40th anniversary of your first win here.
Yes.
Where's it got the things? There. That's what I'm looking for.
There they are.
Yeah, look at how many.
Yeah,
exactly.
Number 4, Rafael Nadal.
Hola a todos, estoy aquí para comunicaros que me retiro del tenis profesional.
This Spanish player retired in 2024, ending one of the most remarkable tennis careers in history. Nadal maintained top-tier performance for nearly 2 decades, his competitive fire never extinguishing. Known as a fantastic return player with an unbelievable forehand, Nadal powered his way to 22 Grand Slam singles titles and is the only player in history to win at least 1 Grand Slam in a calendar year for 10 consecutive years.
The sport can only be grateful that an icon such as Nadal played a part for so long.
Most of those wins came on clay, on which Nadal was virtually unbeatable. He was victorious in over 90% of his clay matches, won 81 consecutive matches on the surface, and took home 14 French Open titles. No other player has won even half as many at one major. Number 3, Steffi Graf.
It's that powerful forehand that has helped Steffi Graf become an international superstar. There's no question the 22-time Grand Slam champion still has an aura on court.
This German woman was born to play tennis. In 1983, she played in the French Open at just 13, making her the youngest player at the time to compete in a major. In 1988, she won the coveted Golden Slam, making her the only player to have done so in the same calendar year. She's also the only tennis player in history, either male or female, to achieve a quadruple career Grand Slam.
Steffi Graf won all of the Grand Slam tournaments multiple times. In 1988, she even won all 4 in the same year, plus the Olympic gold. She's the only woman in history to complete a Golden Slam.
And then there's the fact that she set the records for most year-end number 1 finishes, 8, and most weeks spent as number 1, 377. And many other esteemed players, including Billie Jean King and Serena Williams, have called her the GOAT. So yeah, Steffi Graf was pretty good.
You know, these things I don't realize till some people tell me that.
So you're not obsessed with the statistics and the records?
No, not at all.
Number 2, Roger Federer.
I wanted to ask you, Switzerland is really cold, right?
Not always, but most of the time.
So there isn't too much livestock. So why do they call you the GOAT?
Simply watching Roger Federer play was a thing of beauty. It was like ballet, with his grace, fluidity, and precision earning widespread acclaim and making him a model of technical brilliance. Of course, he has the career achievements to show for it. Federer took home 20 major titles, including 8 at Wimbledon.
Again, what a player! 3 sets to love. 6-3.
What a champion here at Wimbledon.
6-1.
The first man to win 8 championships. Yet another extraordinary performance.
He also spent a record 237 consecutive weeks at number 1 throughout the 2000s, showcasing an extended period of dominance. And speaking of extended dominance, Federer remained competitive well into his late 30s, winning his final Grand Slam in 2018 at the age of 36, a rarity in any sport, let alone one as physically demanding as tennis. And with exceptional sportsmanship, there was simply no reason not to like Mr. Federer.
He has done it! A sensational 6 for Federer down under. He took the scenic route, but he's got there in the end, a winner against Cilic.
Number 1. Novak Djokovic.
Not only champion of Australia for a 10th time, but he is the best player on the planet again.
We mean, is there a record that Novak Djokovic doesn't have? Most year-end number 1s, 8. Most weeks spent as number 1, 428. Most Grand Slam wins, 24. Most Masters 1000 titles, 40. Speaking of, he's the only player in history to win all 9 Masters 1000 tournaments, and he's done it twice.
History is made in Cincinnati. Novak Djokovic becomes the first man in singles to capture all 9 Masters 1000 titles.
Anyway, most ATP Finals wins, 7. He set the rankings points record with 16,950. He's earned the most prize money of any tennis player with nearly $187 million. And just to cap it off, in 2024, he won the Olympic gold medal, making him the only tennis player in history to win every big title, the 4 Grand Slams, the 9 Masters 1000s, the ATP Finals, and the Olympic gold medal.
Pride, joy, huge relief, because I've been blessed to achieve many great things in our sport, and that was probably the only big achievement that was missing.
Is there a historic player we forgot to include? Let us know in the comments below.
One man ruled Wimbledon for nearly a decade.